Hey guys, D Smooth here. I'm going to talk about Death Battle. I just saw Goku vs Superman 3 and I liked it. It was a very entertaining video. Don't necessarily agree with the outcome, but I thought this was the best Goku vs Superman video. It was better than the first. The first two were trash. And here's the problem. I'm going to talk about Death Battle as a whole because it's not just Goku vs Superman. It's many debates at the back. The problem with Death Battle, especially back in the old days, is that they would just lie so many times. They would downplay. They would leave out the truths so many times. That's why Death Battle would get the hate that they did because they just weren't being honest. Nobody has a problem if you personally think that Green Lantern beats Ben 10. What we do have a problem with is you lying and leaving out that Ben 10 has a built-in safe fail-safe for if his arm gets cut off. That comes across as lying. This is the problem with Death Battle. This is the problem with Ben Singer, is that they would straight up lie. In Android 18 versus Captain Marvel, they majorly downplayed Android 18, knowing that they can easily destroy planets. They're stronger than Frieza, who in his first form can destroy planet Vegeta, which is bigger than Earth. And they just leave that out of mind. Look, if you think that Android 18 beats If you think Android 18 beats Captain Marvel, that's fine. Just give a legitimate reason. You don't have to lie. The fact that you have to go out of your way and lie about things, that's why you get the hate. The recent Goku vs Superman video, when they were analyzing their feats at the end, it's like, okay, Goku wins in skill, but Superman wins in strength, and speed is about even. And it seemed fair. This sense of fairness. Okay, they're basically saying we think that Superman wins because of this reason. And in the end, they said that Goku vs. Superman is a clash of ideologies, and you can believe what you want to believe. And it's not. Well, why didn't you say that in the first video or the second video? In the second video, you said that Superman's unbeatable and that Goku could never match him. Is it? Here's the thing. If you would have just been honest from the very beginning and said, "Hey, we think that Superman wins because of this reason," and that it would have been that. But the fact that you had to go out of your way and lie, you go out of your way to lie. That is why that they got hit. And Majin Buu versus Kirby. Here's the thing: I don't think that Death Battle actually hates Dragon Ball. I think that because of their first Goku vs Superman video, they had to keep up that Dragon Ball characters aren't that strong narrative. They had to keep that narrative, otherwise people would have caught on to them. But it's too late; they already been caught on. If you would have just been honest from the very beginning and said, "Hey, we think Kirby wins because he's just a bit faster, just a bit stronger," and people would have said, "You know what? That's fair. That's a fair argument. That's a perfectly fair argument." But no, you had to downplay Majin Buu. You had to downplay Majin Buu severely, refuse to power scale him. Severely say that he wasn't fast as light. What? And here's the thing: in the new Goku vs Superman video, in Goku vs Superman 3, they actually mentioned when Goku and Pikkon crossed a universal difference when they flew down to hell. They flew down a universe-sized distance. They mentioned that. But they didn't mention their first Goku vs. Superman video, and that feat has been around for decades. That feat has been around way older than Death Battle has been. The problem is they're not being honest. I have no problem if you believe a certain character will win. Just be fucking honest about it. Give legitimate reason. When you gotta do sneaky stuff like lowering Goku's speed, that wound will never heal, bruh. And like this Death Battle, it kind of makes up for what they did in the past. For me. But I cannot speak on behalf of other Dragon Ball fans. I cannot speak on the behalf of Ben 10 fans. I cannot speak on the behalf of other fans for the shows that they did dirty. there's been times where I disagreed with Death Battle. I disagree with uh, Kalyu versus the pink chick, not the chick in the schoolgirl outfit with the lightning powers. I disagree with that outcome. No, they gave reasons that I believe were justified. At the end of the day, it's all just opinions. This is your guys' opinion. I can dig it, but when you had to do sneaky stuff, if you would have just been honest from the very beginning, said that we think Superman wins just because of this reason, then I would have said, like when they were analyzing their feats and stuff, okay, Goku wins here, Superman wins here, and so like if you would have just did that from the very beginning, then there would never have been a problem. There would have never been a problem. But no, look, I'm not trying to come across as petty. Like I maybe am a little bit, but like, yeah, you should have just been honest from the very beginning. If you would have just been honest from the very beginning, nobody would have had a problem. You've had some hate comments, but that have just been losers. You could have just ignored them. And you should have just be honest, Death Battle. That's all we want is to just be honest. If you believe that this character wins, fine. Just give a legitimate reason why you think that. Don't do anything snake worthy. Here, this is the most fair they've ever treated any Dragon Ball character. Like Vegeta versus Thor, I believe was very fairly done. They believe that Thor edges him out in a few categories that would guarantee him the wins. And all right, that's a pretty fair argument. I don't necessarily agree, but that's fair. If you would have just been fair from the very beginning and be honest and not do anything snake worthy, not do anything snake like, then it would have all been good. It would have all been good from the very beginning if you would just done that from the very beginning. Like, subscribe. See you guys later.